Hello, welcome to the channel. This seems to be... Didn't notice that yesterday. This seems to be our go-to... I was watching one of my videos yesterday, go-to place, and I realised I was moving it about a bit too much. Of course, the gimbal that I had broke. Yeah. So I suppose there is the technical side of it that I should be aware of. You know, you just like try to move it like... There is a stabiliser obviously in the phone, but which is quite good, but so I've got to go out. This seems to be, I suppose it's a channel update, isn't it? I could sit in the office and do it, but it's much more healthy to go out for a walk. Well, it's not healthy if you get run down by a truck, but it is healthy. It seems to be a lot of wood lying about here I never noticed yesterday. Has it been windy again? Right, so Facebook yesterday, so Stirling Council are lauding their new homes in the East Plain, that's the east side of Plain, towards Torwood. I'm not exactly sure where, but exactly. But so these houses cost us, well, they came out of the taxpayers' fund, 270,000 each. So this social housing, 270,000. I think, fuck, without oversharing, I don't want to say, well, you know, I know a bit about house prices, right? 270,000 for a council house. Is it a council house? Well, I suppose technically it is. It's social housing for people. So why is it £270,000 when a kit is 100? Somebody said a kit's £100,000, so you can buy a kit for 100. So why does it cost so much? So they built so many of them. I can't remember how many it is. Well, the reason it's from the Scottish Government, and the only way the council, Stirling Council, or any council can get money off the Scottish Government is by going for the Green Communist stuff, the net zero stuff. So the houses cost, I suppose, about 100,000 more. Well, I said 100,000 for a kit, and then I suppose you've got to take into account the ground. So it's like 70 to 100,000 more than it should be. So what sort of single mother, do they really need do single mothers need the electric car charging point? Also, the air source heat pumps are expensive to run, more expensive than a gas central heating system. Solar panels, battery packs. They've got battery packs. They are a danger. Yes, they're on the outside of the property. Catch fire. They can still burn the house down. So I'm being attacked, obviously, because I'm pointing these things out. So there's a guy, his last name's Mooney. George, I think it is. His last name's Mooney. And then you've got to sort of work out what sort of people, what types of people they are. You know what? So it became apparent that this guy, he was really being obnoxious to me, and that's because he's selling. He's a seller. He's selling. So he's involved in the selling. So you've got your SNP supporters, because SNP are tied in with the Greens, and they had a coalition which they ended, but they still have a sort of unseen coalition where to get things voted through, the Greens prop them up. So the Greens are anti-human. They're sort of radical middle class numpties. They don't like humanity and don't want to end it for themselves. And that's what they are. And they're like extremist nutters, and that's what they are. And in the past that would have been okay, but you wouldn't have expected them to be in power. So what that guy, now he's been He sent a message again last night, I haven't read it yet. But I realised he's involved in the sale of that net zero infrastructure. So that'll either be the solar panels or the battery packs. So it's like a middleman, like a used car salesman. Like what I was when I was selling cars. You get a car and you sell it to somebody. Try to make a small profit, or he'll be making a big profit at it. Probably, yeah, big profits. That's why nobody sells used cars. That's the thing, they've destroyed that market as well. So this is all corruption, as far as I can tell. So, you can argue all day long with them, but really wasting time. But I'm just trying to highlight it for other people that might be reading it. I certainly wouldn't want my daughter getting a house there. So who pays for that? I mean, if you're going to go and get a house there and you don't have money to buy it, you don't have £270,000. Well, I don't know how much they'd sell them for. They're social housing. Well, it's obviously the government, so it's just tax it back to the taxpayer again, who pays for the rent. People that stay there won't be paying the rent. I don't know how much the rent would be. So it's all subsidised. So they're subsidising a fraudulent the green communist thing, net zero agenda. We are subsidising it. Yes. So it's a misappropriation of our money. Belongs to us. Trade plates and that thing. That's what it is. So there'll always be plenty of people who'll be able to argue with me about all that. You know, because they obviously don't want their little gravy train to be. I mean, you just don't really know, because the lunacy of the SNP, they could get voted in again. I know that sounds crazy. It's not something I would want, but it's possible. Maybe we should do it somewhere different. Yesterday we were over there. Yeah, we'll use that traffic cone. We could go to that traffic cone and put the other one in it. Maybe an idea. Yeah. So it's 10:36. I've got my appointment at, why don't we go over to where the Mr. Mindful caught us? Yeah, that's an idea. The only problem is that I need to take that cone with me, because you took it back, didn't you? Aye, Mr. Mindful. I've used a little toggle wheel. Oh, there's a funeral. Oh my god. There's a funeral. There's Tom, delivery guy. Oh yeah, okay. Give it the beans. Give it the beans. There's no hurry. Oh, I'd like to go to a funeral. Well, I've been thinking about that quite a lot, and it's because I've seen that deer getting eaten by. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. And there's I should yeah. Rest in peace. Yeah. T. Clark. There's John Mitchell. I think we should get off over the other side of the barrier. Might be an idea. Yeah. Right. We're a bit close here. Do you know, we could actually go over the roundabout and do it. Yeah, could do. Oh, yay! It's quite busy. Right, let's do a different. I used to get. I'll need to try and get another one of these little tripods. I used to put it on top of that thing over there. Over there. Right, can I ask you what you're doing? Oh yes, leaning in the corner. Oh yes. What's in the back? Right. Oh yes, give it the beans, give it the beans. Yeah, go for it, go for it. Yeah, let's go down that way. Let's go down that way, aye. Oh, aye. Let's go down that way. Okay. So, yeah, I'm upsetting their gravy train by pointing out that we're all getting ripped off while they push this and try and milk this agenda as much as they possibly can. The green communist thing. So, fucking hell's busy here, isn't it? Oh Jesus. The green communism. Fucking ding dong. Hey. It's fucking busy here. I'm going for the truth is what I'm going for. And I know there's lots of things that aren't right in the world. There's lots of things. But to turn round, if the Stirling Council or government body are going to come on saying stuff, they should be accountable. You know? Why shouldn't they be? Of course they should be. You know? Of course. They should be. Right. Why shouldn't they? You know? Government, it's like, well, everybody should be, I suppose. What's your point, caller? I mean, the narcissism often is a bit difficult to stomach with some of these clowns. You know, it can be. It can be a bit much. It's not really fitting in there, is it? Oh yeah, the narcissism. Yesterday I lost a lot of video, and that's because I hadn't switched it on, which is strange. I just suddenly switched it on. I hadn't. So I hadn't switched it on. I was so much of a numpty. Hey! Right. Was that the same guys as yesterday? Oh, I don't know. Probably was. Right, so what we'll do is we'll take this cone up to somewhere better. Yeah. That's what we'll do. It sort of fits in there better. Yes. Oh. It would be better if you had it more sort of in the middle. Fuck it, just stay here. Stay here. Can't be everywhere at once. Sometimes I apologise if I don't see people waving at me. It happens a bit and I feel like bad because I've missed them. FBS bathroom plumbing distribution. Now what we're looking for is so there's somebody waving at me. Aye. Oh, right. What else are you going to moan about today? Dean Southgate, this fictitious person who argues on all the police pages. Oh, I had an argument with a policeman. It turned out quite fruitful. A traffic cop yesterday, a retired traffic cop. Actually, it was one of these situations where we were able to reach some kind of agreement. Yeah, it was pretty good. And it started off with him sort of in denial about 20 zones not being real, and we got to a stage where it was good. It was a good conversation. It sort of got itself into a consensus that we were actually agreeing with each other, not entirely, but you know, we were sort of agreeing with each other, and that's what we were doing. Right, so it was pretty good, yeah. Remember, indicate to come off the roundabout, you fanny. Annoys me so much, that does. It was the van. The van wasn't indicating to come off the roundabout. It was quarantine transport, you know. I'm not sure you get a really particularly brilliant view of the trucks from this location. I think that one over there is probably the best location, and the reason I'm doing this one today is just for a change. Yeah, so this police, I always think it's dangerous. I don't think police or ex-police should really go on Facebook, but anyway, I've chatted with retired ones. There was one that didn't go well at all, and he just was really condescending. But this guy, we came round to an agreement. What did we agree about then? Well, I think he kind of tacitly agreed that 20 zones aren't real. Look at this Audi coming. There's an Audi coming round. Audi 100. It's Audi 100. Ah, it is an Audi 100. They were nice cars then. Yeah. And we've got a quarantine transport there that we nearly missed. Right, so I'd have to go and read it again to try and get my head round. It's the thing with the internet, isn't it? There's so much data and everything going on. I forget half the things that I've actually done and talked about. But he was kind of coming across that he was a independence supporter, which is a bit unusual if you're a traffic cop, but it's not a typical sort of person you'd expect. But then he did kind of agree that the government was useless. I think that's what we really agreed on. That the Scottish government and the British government, I think it's what we agreed on. And he wasn't denying, in the end, he was accepting what I was saying, that 20 zones are not real speed limits. So I think he knew that all along. So I suppose they're keeping up the pretense, you know, because why should he tell us? But if you read all the comments, he was a bit careful. Well, he's a traffic cop, isn't he? Or a retired one. He was kind of careful about how he was putting it, which you'd expect. Right. So what we could do, we could go across on the roundabout. Yeah. We could do that. Aye. For a change now. How we doing for time today? Problem I've got both phones rigged up is right. Wow. Yeah, so that was quite sort of worth it. And one thing I've learned is don't be abusive. I'll try not to be. Don't be abusive when you're communicating with people. You know, don't. Even if they are total fannies, don't say that. You know, don't. It's not good. It's not a good idea. I know you want to, but you can't do that. Alright. So we've got mere construction there. Alright. And what the plan is, we're going to put this device in here, right in here. Maybe we'll change it to the other thing, because it has been known to actually. It has been known to fuck up this one. So we're going to start it again, hang on. There's Derek Keeps. Derek Keeps. There's a fault with this fucking camera. This is what happened yesterday. It's not working right. Ah, right. That's what happened. It didn't work right. It's right now I understand what happened yesterday. It wasn't fucking working, which was the row group. It wasn't fucking working, guys. So this other device here, it's becoming a bit of a liability. We'll just say to hope it works. What can we do about it? Not a lot, really. You hate to watch it doesn't blow over as well as the other thing. Yeah, a bit of a nuisance that. That's probably a pretty good shot of the trucks right there. Right, so nothing we can do about that. It seems that it's caught, that thing's getting worse. Might be an idea, turn it off and turn it back on again. Might be the solution. Right, so I had thought about other things we could be doing here. Like, I thought I'd be bringing furniture down, and we would have like a coffee table and you know, a standard lamp or something. You know, we could have done that. Yes. They always look, don't they? I suppose they would. Oh, oh, shit! I'm getting attacked by brambles. They're ruining my trousers. My good trousers. Ah. Fucking hell. I really should take little snippers around with me or something, shouldn't I? I should do. Sorry about that, guys. I'm not really exactly on the ball here, am I? Oh, fucking brambles. All the sticks for me in here. Fresco food service. Wow. Oh, aye. So just be thankful. It's not our time. Is the thankful thing. It's like, yes. Right. We've got a picture there. We've got a picture. Yes, we did. That'll maybe be used as the thumbnail. Could use that as a thumbnail. We've not done too well with it. So that one's still there, it hasn't fallen over. We haven't done that well. It's not the best place to be. It's probably not the very best. But, like I say, do it differently each day. Looking at trucks, it's the same every day. So we've got another one coming up here. We'll catch it right there. And we'll take it down to 2 and then down to 1. And right, McDowell Intelligent Logistics. Right, well, I'm not going to be here much longer. It's just a quick one today, really. Take it down to 2, down to 1. It's a cattle truck. Right. So they're away that way. We've got another one. We've got another couple of trucks coming that way. Got another couple. I've got this one coming. It's like a good one. Jenkinson. Right. Yeah, we've got this one here. Right, so it's Gia Logistics Limited. Alright, Gia Logistics. We've got this one coming. We'll get that one Bonnie on the other phone. Can't be everywhere at once. John Patrick, Stirling Transport, Stirling, Scotland. There's Rhino Express. Yeah. Right. Getting a little bit thingied up there. Right. Rhino Express there. I did get a bit confused. What am I looking at? John Patrick or Rhino Express? Yeah, that can happen. Sometimes you get nothing and then you get loads. Now the Alba Galavantar, he does his truck bus spotting. He goes out at night and everything. Like, I think it's brilliant what he does. Just spotting buses, different buses, all the numbers and everything. It's like, well, yeah, that's a brilliant thing to do. I mean, it's just this. I mean, it's better for the environment than some of these politicians, isn't it? At least he's keeping the bus driver in a job. It's so funny actually, isn't it? But I do admire it actually, and I kind of think about these things a lot. Oh yeah, so I get like empty feelings in my head in the morning. I get really depressed and everything, and I was thinking about the guy drinking in Cumbernauld, and I wanted to start doing that. Just go to the pub every day, and I wish I could, and I wish I was that person. I do this quite a lot. I remember I was at that group, this woman says to me, "What, are you jealous?" And she totally misinterpreted what I was saying, which wasn't surprising. And to say that, "What, are you jealous?" It's like such a kind of narcissistic thing to say in its own right. I'm not jealous, I'm just feeling lost, or there's something missing in my life. So I admire somebody who sits there damaging his liver all day. You know, and there's something got to be wrong with me. But it's not jealousy, is it? I mean, how would you be jealous of somebody that spends, like, I don't know, how much is he spending in a week sitting in that pub all day? How much? So it's reasonable prices in there, but if you're drinking 8 pints a day, that's well, if they were just £2 a pint, I think it's more than that, but if it's £2 a pint, £16 a day. So even if it was just that, which seems a bit on the low side, you know, if it's just that, then what is it? Oh, here's a good one. It's DFDS. DFDS. Try and keep it on there. Yes, McBurney Transport. McBurney. Right, well, I think that's enough. We need to get going. We've got in a few trucks. We've had some waves. We haven't got any peeping, but Burnside. It was in the bill. The Burnside in the bill. Right, let's go. Time to go. We're going. Let's go. Time to go, time to go, time to go. Aye. Yes. It's rubble without a cause or something in the back of the truck. I think that's what it is. Rubble without a cause. Yeah. Rubble without a cause. Well, we'll walk round the roundabout. We'll go round. Go round anti-clockwise. Oh, there's a CCTV. Oh, I could be spotted here. Oh yes, the CCTV. Where's it going off? CCTV. I'm going to land up on freaking CCTV. There's Russell Group. Right. Right. Russell. Right, come on. You've been spotted by CCTV now. I'm going to land up on the... Oh, they can't put it on YouTube, can they? So, no. No, they can't. I can. It's a special... That sign's been knocked over. That tells you something about the dangers of being here, doesn't it? We're going to go and pick up our phone and go. There's tins, but I'm not picking any up today. I don't have a bag with me. Nice golf. Yeah. A nice golf there. Right. It seems quiet. We might be able to get off. Is it still working? Aye, it is. I'm going to do a de-introduction. That's what I'm going to do. You smell tar. Smell tar. Oh, look at that truck coming up there. Oh. All my trousers are getting wrecked. Caravan. We've got Lochmaben Transport Limited. Yes. We've got this one here. What is it? Ian Smith Haulage Limited. We're a bit close, Catch them round this side. Catch them round here. Yes. I said it was quiet and I was going to get off and it's fucking turned busy. So, golf. Right. There's a truck coming. It's just cases like legging it and getting off, isn't it? Really. It's Kalina. It's Kalina. Kalina. The tractor coming. Right. Kalina. Right, there's a Subaru blue one. Right, it's quiet. Oh god, it's not quiet this side though. Hey! Got a nice wave there from Rubble Without Trouble. And we've got the dreaded brambles. Right. Now we really need to get off of here. So I was wanting to do a de-introduction. Right. Thanks for coming along, thanks for watching, please like, share and subscribe. We'll get you in the next video. Bye! Yow. Well, it's looking quiet there, but you've got to watch them scooting round. Didn't quite make it there. Scooting round. Right people, we're getting off now. There's enough truck spotting for one day. Right. Go over this. Oh, we don't want to go down that side because of that ficking the deer. Parts of cars here, broken bits. Right, and we've got, wow, the Ford. Wow, it's a, I don't know Fords, so it's a left-hand drive Ford truck. Right, we've got another one coming. It is GHP Transport. Right, GHP Transport, Lanark. They're from Lanark. We'll wait for a quiet bit, then we'll go. Doing our tyres. It's always fucking difficult. Nah, I think we'll just go now. Stay away from the carcass, which is over there. Right, guys. I'm just going to land up jumping over it. But I see what that thing's for. They've just left it like that. The carcass is there. Oh my god! I don't think there's much meat left on that. Right, so it certainly doesn't stink anymore. Let's get back to where we started. It's like the guy says to me, "Can I ask you what you're doing?" Videos. So it's interesting in human dynamic if you watch that video. And I know that I say the wrong things, or I have this thing, but I always think I've said the wrong thing. And but what I did say was I didn't say what he wanted me to say. So that's a good thing. So you don't, if somebody's at it, you don't have to tell them what you're doing. They know you're videoing. He wants to know, what's it for? Am I making money out of it? Where am I uploading it? Is it going Facebook, TikTok, YouTube? Have I got permission to do it? But my friend genuinely believes that guy, that was Mindful Man. That's a nickname for him then. Not Captain Numptys, it's Mindful Man. Yeah. And he's not really a man though, is he? He was kind of like these man buns. I would describe him as barely heterosexual. Yeah. I wouldn't be no, don't start going down that route. He just wasn't very masculine. But, like men, I'll go back to my brother here, they have to behave in a specific way to survive in the society they live in. So they can morph themselves into this chameleon-like character. It's like my brother, he works in the Australian equivalent of the NHS, so he works with females, so he'll have ways of dealing with them, and that's how he's managed to do it for so long. Yeah, successfully. Otherwise you'd be like me and you would not be able to work in that industry, which I left it because I couldn't be arsed with it anymore. Yeah. So there you go. Right, so thanks for coming along this truck spotting video. It's some quite good spots, I would say. Yeah, we didn't exactly get peeped at the liver. Got a few waves. Thought it was good. So I'm going to head back home now. I've got to go out for 12. Kind of oversharing here. Got to go out for 12 to the group, it's another massive problem in itself. I'm not too confident about it. I met so many narcissists in that group. I do remember about a couple of years ago, this is where the one that I blocked, she was there. There was a guy in it, and he just kind of up sticks and says, "This isn't for me, I'm away, bye." And I think I sat there thinking, oh, I'm managing this and he's not. And I think the reality was, he could see that there were a bunch of narcissists and he was out of there. So I thought I was being the clever one, or that I think it was my own malignant narcissism that was at play there, that I thought I could handle them. And of course, one of them technically stole my art off me and tried to do that with everything else, and that's how I had to leave, get away from her. And it was that controlling behaviour. I think it's about ownership. They like to think, a lot of these women, they like to think they own men. I think that, or other women as well. I think that was at play there. So I think what's happening in that group is, if you get people who are, a lot of it are women, there wasn't very many men there, who are struggling in society, they don't fit in, or they've fucked up their lives. Or it might be they're just there as part of the grift. It could be that it maintains their benefits or something. I don't know, it could be something like that. If you put them in a charity, send them a charity, and the charity has got a softly approach, like a kindness type attitude, which is what they do have generally. The problem with that is, and as we've seen with the car sharing thing, it's a transgression of boundaries, and it leads to problems, and that's what happened. And so the problem is, you're getting these people who have these personality traits that are not helpful, and that's how they've led them to be in the situations they are. That's why the doctor sent them. And then because you've got no teeth or claws, you're just going to capitulate to everything. And what happened was, I had to leave because the group, people who run it, wouldn't sort out the two narcissists, so they were like two criminals that were running the group, which is what I call them, because they're criminals. And because if you're not going to at least attempt to, what do they call it in the prison service? When they end up going to Timpson's to make keys. I've forgotten the word. It's when you get repaired, this is really annoying me. I'll think of the word later. So it's to make you go back into society. I mean, we're not talking about a prison situation, but I think there's analogies to be drawn from it, and it is similar to it. I can't fucking remember the word, but it's where you get it's really annoying me. I think it's because I'm trying to think of the word, I can't think of it. I'm going to watch this video, I'm going to be so angry. So I might actually, when I think of the word on the walk, I might add it. So thanks for watching, please like, share and subscribe. Bye. It's not rehabilitated, but it's something like rehabilitated. I mean, it could be reintegrated into society. That's what they talk about when they're talking about prisoners. Except for Luke. Luke, what? I think maybe that guy was right about me getting early onset dementia. No, I don't think so, but you get older, you just forget things. So schools are like prisons, actually, aren't they? They're very much like prisons. It's like walking through a prison, an open prison. I still can't remember the word. Rehabilitated is the closest I've got to it, which would imply a more sort of physical aspect rather than a mental aspect. But the other thing we must remember to point out is it's unlikely that narcissists or those with narcissistic personality disorders can ever be repaired. So they're going to carry on functioning that way, is what happened in my experience with these two. So they'll land up in their own pond. I can't even fucking remember the word. It seems to be rehabilitated. I don't know what other words I was imagining. I was trying to think of a word that doesn't exist. So it's rehabilitated. So that the analogy with the ladies at they are women, yeah. I have seen men there, but not for a while. They don't seem to stay. The ones that go there, they don't seem to stay on that charity. But anyway, yeah, it's about being rehabilitated. So if you've been sent there because you're mentally damaged and you're just going to sit there and carry on with the same modus operandi that you've used for years and years, then so that's what happened. They landed up taking over that group, the two criminals. That's what they are. And I know they're not. It's not in a prison, but that gave me an insight into what a prison would actually be like, a women's prison. And it's because, and also the charity, the staff or the people who are running it, volunteers, and some of them are paid. They are young, so they're inexperienced, and they're sort of idealistic as well. They're ideologues, so they'll believe in all that kindness stuff and feminism and all that stuff. They'll believe all that, and it's not helping actually in the long run. It's just somewhere for these people to go and carry on with their bad behaviour. It's what I witnessed when I was there. Yeah, so there wasn't any rehabilitation whatsoever. But then it's not their job. They would say, well, we're not getting paid to rehabilitate these people. We're just there for somewhere for them to go. It's a social thing, but they have to monitor it and manage it, don't they? They can't just put a load of people in a room and let them get on with it. And that's what caused a lot of the trouble. What I got that when they started attacking me, because it wasn't being monitored properly, and they got this young guy to do it, and he was only 23. He had no idea what he was doing. Not because he wasn't intelligent. He just wasn't experienced enough. Again, an ideologue. So thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Bye. Rehabilitation.